I'll be honest with you guys. I've had a love-hate relationship with Ohio since I was born. I was born and raised here in Cleveland, Ohio. And I always try to leave it, and then I end up coming back. I left 3 times. I went to Florida once, lived there for 8 years. Went to Colorado, lived there for like 4+ years. And then Georgia recently. I lived down there in a country spread for less than a year. And you know what? I'm back in Cleveland, Ohio again for probably about the 6th or 7th time. I always end up coming back to Cleveland, Ohio. But I'm going to tell you why Ohio is the best, one of the best states to live in, and why a lot of you guys out west are going to be clamoring to come out here, and why it's going to be hot real estate in the future.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
From what I read, the hot real estate markets right now.
Actually, Zillow ranked Cleveland, Ohio #2 hottest real estate market in 2023 behind Charlotte. And Cincinnati and Columbus are high up on the list too.
Columbus and Cincinnati, Ohio were at the, I think, top 5, top 10. A lot of people are coming out here to Columbus. I don't know why, to Columbus, Ohio, because I think Cleveland is better because we have Lake Erie down there. Now, they got a few little lakes and stuff down, but we got, to me, more to offer up here.
Cleveland is only an hour away from Cedar Point, which is one of the greatest amusement parks in the country, and we're not that far from the Lake Erie Islands, such as Putin Bay and Kelly's Island. And of course, we have Cleveland's own Little Italy. And you're not that far from Amish land. It'll take you back into the 1800s with their simple way of living and delicious food and some of the nicest people you'll ever meet in the most beautiful rolling hills countryside, all close to Cleveland, Ohio. And I can't forget about downtown Cleveland, which is popping now since the casinos came into town. Now they have 5-star hotels and restaurants, beautiful shops, amazing lofted apartments and condos that overlook Lake Erie. You can access the lake right down the street on 9th Street.
And we got our metro parks. We got a lot, to me, we got a lot more things going on up here than Columbus. But some of you guys are going to be like CycleCruza. Not too long ago, you did a video talking about you hate Ohio, you're going to leave, go to Tennessee and stuff. I'll be honest with you guys, that happens. Well, I get depressed when we get those cold gray skies, it's cold and snow. But when we get days like this, 65 degrees, and it was sunny today, I love Ohio. And in the summertime and the fall, I love Ohio. Down south, I hate the summers down south, that hot, crazy hot and humid weather down south. It's beautiful in the 70s, 80s, low humidity up here in Cleveland. And I'm going to tell you this, guys, that Ohio has, like I told you, is the cheapest insurance rates in the nation. Health insurance is going to be cheaper. Car, RV. For my RV, I only pay once a year. I pay like $180 for my RV van. For the whole year. $180, guys. Not by 6 months. Health insurance, cheap. Paying less than like $70. As where that same health policy down in Georgia was going to run me $300. Almost triple more than triple the cost for my health insurance down in Georgia. That's one reason why I sold my country property down there. I tell you, in all the places, North Carolina, houses I was going to buy, I got insurance quotes, always double the cost. Tennessee, double the cost. But I tell you, but first off, before I get out here and ride, I want to tell you guys, make sure you're wearing the motorcycle gear. And I have links to my awesome gear, like my ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with automatic tint shield, my favorite helmet. Airbag vest to help keep you safe. I never leave home without it. Everybody should have one. Gloves, boots, pants. All my gear, I include links in the description and comment section of this video. I'm going to tell you guys that motorcycle insurance is dirt cheap out here, man. For this Supermoto, I pay literally like $120 full coverage. Just one payment for the whole year. Now, I know down in Florida, I think you don't have to have insurance, but they steal bikes like crazy down there, guys. That's probably why they stopped. They didn't want to insure bikes down there, is because, see that car there? You don't have his lights on. I'm always prepared for any car to pull out on me. That's defensive riding 101. But in Florida, they steal, but it's almost I know a guy, my sister's ex-boyfriend, he had 2 bikes stolen from him, man. They scammed him one time, another time they just picked his bike up and stole. I think he had like 3 of them stolen. Everybody I know that had motorcycles down in Florida got their bike stolen, or somebody tried to steal them. So you're going to want to have at least some comprehensive insurance on your bikes down there. But I'm telling you, come up here, guys, even though you can't ride a lot in the wintertime, but you can ride a lot of days like this, 65 degrees. A lot of times it's 40 degrees out here, you can ride. But I tell you what keeps me here, like I said, is the low cost of living. Now, our property taxes are high here. On my house, I pay like $5,000 a year. And that house down in Georgia would probably be like $2,500 to $3,000 a year maximum. But what's great about Ohio is business owners, you don't have to pay a state income tax up to $250,000. I know some cities charge extra 2% income tax, but there are a handful of cities throughout Ohio that don't charge a city income tax. So you can get by with that. And there are places in Ohio that have cheap property taxes. Up here in Cleveland, it tends to be more, but if you go out into the country, oftentimes you can see property taxes that are a lot less. But I tell you what I love about Ohio is that the car drivers out here, guys. I'm telling you, I lived in Florida, and I think it's almost like when you get on your motorcycle, it's like be prepared to almost die riding a motorcycle down in South Florida. The drivers are so crazy down there. I had a neighbor that got killed on his motorcycle down there because the cars are just crazy. Same with Colorado. Those drivers are bananas out there, man. Georgia and Atlanta, oh my gosh, I think it's probably worse than Florida. But the country in Georgia was awesome. I didn't really have a problem because there wasn't no cars out there. But in Atlanta, oh my God, it's crazy, scary. Driving a car, it's scary in Atlanta, man, on the highways. But I'm telling you, out here in Ohio, man, these people know how to drive, and they got some good sense out here compared to all the other states, man. Now I've been, all throughout the country in my bug-out motor van. And I tell you, this is one of the best states as far as car drivers got to have sense. You don't feel threatened by cars like you do in Florida, Colorado, and other states like that. So, and we have cheap houses out here too, though, man, compared to a lot of states. I mean, you could go into Cleveland, Ohio right now, and you could buy a nice house, 1,500 square feet, that's got for like less than $100,000 sometimes. It may not be in the best neighborhood, but even in the really good neighborhoods, you can get a house for like $300,000 or less. It's really nice in a good city with good schools. A great location, man. It's cheap living out here, guys, and that's what keeps me here. That's why I'm never selling my house. But also, more importantly, is we have some of the world's greatest water supply here with our Great Lakes. We may have 99 problems out here in Northeast Ohio, but water ain't one of them, guys. It never will be. And if we ever do have a problem with water, then the whole world is in bad shape, man. But a lot of you out west are dealing with crazy water restrictions because it's drying up out there. Dude, all of out west is going to turn into one great big desert. And you guys are going to be clamoring to come out here and buy property up here because we don't have water problems up in the Great Lakes region. I love going to Lake Erie. Obviously, it's not a beach like down south, but it is nice to have. It's a huge lake. It goes all the way to Canada. You can sail on there, get you a nice boat. I'm telling you, we got an awesome park system here, our Metro Park system, where you can do hiking. They have mountain bike trails, which I took my electric bike on, which is awesome. Where you can all kinds of big long bicycle walking trails for miles through the woods in our Metro Park system. I'm telling you, man, there's so many benefits to Ohio out here that's why it's hard for me to ever sell my house out here and leave Ohio. And we got such good people out here too, man. and great riders. We got great bikers out here. What's that? What's that? Oh yeah, I'm good, man. Nice bike, man.
You too, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. All right.
Nice to meet you, man.
Hey, it's good to meet you, man.
So tell me, guys, what do you think about Cleveland, Ohio, or anywhere in Ohio? Would you move here? Leave a comment below and let's talk about it.
Make sure to hit thumbs up. You like this video. Subscribe. Hit that little bell symbol to get notified of my new videos. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till next time.
Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.